So what's up, everybody? So today we're going to have a little conversation about being interesting. And I say interesting because that's one of the things that I always kind of strive um, to be. I want to be interesting because interesting things and interesting people make you want to pay attention to them. And it can be anything, honestly. It can be a physical ability, it can be physical attributes, an accent. I mean, it can be a skill set, you know. But I think the thing that makes a lot of people the most interesting to me is their stories. People that have incredible stories, that have been through shit, that have transgressed through life and rode those waves, those up and downs, and made it through and came out on the other side better. Those people are interesting as hell to me, you know, because I love knowing people's stories. I love knowing what makes people tick. It's one of the things that growing up, I always wanted to find out. And I guess it kind of moved in to a deeply seated place in my soul, because to this day, I am still that person. I want to know what makes people tick. The difference is that before it was just me trying to understand people to maybe, help me understand myself a little bit more, because I always felt like I didn't really fit in. But because I didn't feel like I fit in, it made me really adaptable. So my story, I believe, makes me interesting. And I want other people to look at themselves and look at their stories and realize that you too are an interesting person. There are things about you that nobody knows. And I think the reason for that is because we grew up in a time where it was about fitting in. It wasn't about standing out, especially for younger people that are in high school or even younger than that. Social status matters so much now, especially with social media being what it is. So we all have our stories going on constantly, throughout our lives. And as I started looking through my feeds and everything, and I'm seeing people and I'm seeing what people think and how people feel, I'm like, I like the way your mind works. And I think that's the thing that makes people the most interesting to me, is how their minds work. I am fascinated by the way people think. And, you would think that I would probably be in some kind of profession where that's like a thing. Like sociology, love sociology. Psychology, that was one of the things my mom majored in. And so I was always like trying to pick people's brains, which helps out now. Some of the people that I follow online, I follow them specifically because I just find them interesting. I just love hearing what they have to say. Like, even if I disagree, I want to hear your viewpoint. But here's the kicker to all of this. For someone to believe you are interesting, you have got to be authentically yourself. Okay? You've got to be you. You've got to let people see your light. If you are trying to shine, even if you ain't trying to shine, damn it, you still need to let your light be seen. Even if you're not trying to blind anybody with it, you got to let them see you. Okay? Because, like I said, man, everybody got something that makes them interesting. And if you're hiding yourself, if you're dimming your light, if you are keeping yourself down, if you are keeping yourself hidden, you are hiding the world from your light, and you are doing the world a disservice. You are doing yourself a disservice. And that's not what you deserve. We all deserve to see your light. We all deserve to see what makes you interesting. You deserve to see that. So If there's anything that I can really implore to people is when I tell you to speak your truth, do that. Speak it. Be you. Let people see you. Let people know I'm here. This is what I'm about. This is what I think. This is what I feel. This is what I believe. If you believe the same way that I do, we can I'm about to cuss. We can roll together. I know you're interesting. I do. I want to know you. You should get to know yourself too. You might find, you know what? Yo, I'm pretty dope. That's a cool feeling. Don't lose that. And don't let nobody tell you different. Be kind to yourselves.